Laken Tomlinson is stepping into the room with us. How are you, man?
I'm doing great. How you doing today?
You're doing very good. We were just talking about the run game and just the importance of it, and it's debilitating to the opposition, and it's like just steady gut punches down the field.
Man.
And how much? I mean, is that something you guys focus on? Talk a lot about the value of it.
Yes. And the run game, especially in our scheme, is extremely important. If anything we can do just to take a little bit of pressure off the, off Geno, off the guys catching, and control the time of possession. That's all in the run game, And actually, the run game helps set up a lot of stuff that Geno and Grubb have dialed up, in the offense. So. We go out every week trying to execute highly on run games for sure.
Yeah, and we're talking Laken. So you and Charles have been there pretty much the whole year.
My dog.
Yeah. So you guys getting that relationship down?
Yeah, it's been awesome, man. I mean, I've been working with Charles since I've been here, and since April. So just getting that relationship, getting that chemistry, man, it's been awesome. We go out there, we don't have to say anything to each other. We just know what we do.
Oh, good. Yeah, you're to that point. And then on the other side, it's been a number of guys. Tell us about how that has gone for you. Like, what are the big differences in like how you communicate with a guy from Connor Williams to Olu?
Well, interesting about, before Connor came, it was Olu at center.
Okay.
So you're going back since like all OTAs, training camp. I was working with Olu.
Right.
So we kind of, continued on the chemistry we've had back then. And then just him just being there with the guys. We hang out every week. We talk every week. He's in practice every week. Olu is a very smart player. And, when he comes out there, he over-communicates, which I love, by the way. I love that. But just him, taking that, as his, taking pride in, the way he communicates, it goes great. It goes across the board. It goes from me to Charles. It goes from Satawa to Abe.
Yeah.
How much does it, if at all, impact your side of the line when the other side's so in flux? I mean, there's so many injuries at the right tackle spot. I mean, you've had so many different faces there, so many different faces at the guard spot between Haynes and Bradford and Alamea. Does it trickle over
and that's
at all?
tough. That's tough, man. Injuries happen. Just knock on wood. That's tough. But one thing about our group, man, we're just so tight knit. Whoever steps in, it could be Christian, Satawa, Abe. All those guys stepping up. We have this group. This tight-knit group, and when it comes to like talking to each other, man, that communication goes a long way, because when you have someone you can easily talk to, when you're out there in the field of battle now, you need to get something across to a player. That matters a ton, because you don't have much time to get that communication across.
One of the, I think, most awesome things I've heard was Michael Jarrell. He was talking about how he was at a Division II school and that he didn't want to transfer because he didn't want anybody to get credit for him being good other than his coaches that were at Findlay. I thought that was really cool. But talk about some of these young guys and what they're about.
We have some amazing young guys, man. And these guys, they come to work every day, and they listen and they ask a ton of questions, man. I love the way they go about their work, their mentality. Go with Mike, Satawa, Christian, all those guys. You got Jalen, stepping up in a big way, playing fullback at times.
We had Jalen in here. Yeah. He was like super talkative.
Yeah,
no, he wasn't.
but he can also snap the ball too. So
yeah,
I love a center. I love a center that he can talk to. But no, that's the thing. With those guys, they're hungry to learn, And one thing that I know for me is, being a veteran in the room and having these guys come up to me and ask questions.
Yeah.
That kind of puts me back into the type of sense of like, man, I'm like the vet. You know what I'm saying?
You're the old head.
But I'm the old head. But it's good that these guys are that hungry for that knowledge, because it shows that they want to get better. They want to help the offense. They want us to have a good offensive line. So I really appreciate the way those guys go about their work.
That's great.
Just individually, how do you feel like your season has gone?
It's been going good, man. Just coming out here, working with this offense, man. So many talented players on this offense. Man, I'm blessed every day to come here to work, man. VMAC and stacking wins, man. That's what it's all about. So I'm healthy. Thank God, man. I'm just excited for the next game.
Yeah. So
he's superstitious. He keeps knocking on this. That's fake. That's fake wood.
Well, we're the real one.
We need some real wood, man.
He's knocking on the door for you. That's
I
real
appreciate
wood.
that. Thank you.
I always say the NFL season, it really screws up all the holidays, right? I mean, how was Thanksgiving for you?
Oh, we actually me and my wife, we did our Thanksgiving. I think it was on that Tuesday.
Okay.
Because the players are off on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So, because my wife, she obviously knows, 10th year in the league, she kind of gets the gist.
She knows the drill.
Yeah, she knows the drill. So we talked about it. It was like, hey, we just do Thanksgiving a little bit early. They still give us some time on this past Thursday to go home and be with our families, but. I have a lot of body work to do, and I'm, just because I'm out of the building doesn't mean I'm not still working.
Yeah.
So I do a lot of body work, a lot of, prehab stuff just to get my body right for the game. Because at the end of the day, like, yes, the holidays, I still got to go play on Sunday.
Now, are you talking about like lifting weights? Or are you talking about
either weight room, getting in the booze, massage, chiropractor, getting in the tubs, all that stuff to get my body ready for the game.
Yeah.
How different is it for you now versus when you were a young guy? Like, how long does it take for you in the week to start feeling normal?
Man, compared to when I was young, I think it's just like the lack of knowledge that I had, going like my rookie year, but it's kind of nostalgic because I can actually imagine myself being kind of like some of our young guys here who always ask questions and always eager to learn and, what I could do to best help the team. So, I asked a lot of questions. There's a lot I didn't know, but as I progressed throughout the league, I learned more about my body and how to manage myself, going in and out from weeks, throughout the season. So I would say there's a lot I didn't know, but
would you wake up feeling good on Monday? Like, I'm good to go. I can play today?
There were sometimes I would wake up when my younger days, and sometimes I wake up on a Monday and I'm just like, if I could strap it up and play today, I could go. At the end of the season, I'd be like, I could go another 3 games, go into the playoffs. But
now it's Thursday when you're saying that, right?
Nowadays, especially stacking these games, man, it's a lot more body work. A lot more time in the tubs. Doing a lot of the little things, the intricate things to get my body in tip-top shape for Sunday.
I used to always say that when I was younger, I was too dumb to hurt. I thought I was Superman and everything was going to bounce off of me. And...
I thought that too, man. Yeah. And sometimes, I would say as a young guy too that you can take the work. You go out there to work. Sometimes, so I got something dinged up, and I'm just like, for me, as a young guy, I try to tell some of the young guys this too. I was very hungry for reps. When it comes to taking, could be scout team, whatever it was, or doing extra reps after practice, or coming in early, doing extra reps with the coaches. I was very big on getting as many reps as I can. And whenever I had the extreme pleasure of playing my rookie year, but those reps in my rookie year was like extremely valuable to me. And I even sometimes go back and watch my rookie season and how I played back then, because that was the foundation of who I am today.
Yeah, we were talking about that some of the injuries that have taken place on the right side, guys getting thrown into the deep end, and maybe they weren't planning on playing. They were going to be projects, and now they're out there learning on the fly. How valuable will this season be for their development?
Extremely valuable. Extremely valuable. I tell all those guys, Satawa, Mike, Christian, I was like, hey, these reps, like, especially after the game, you go back and you dissect that game, because having that pleasure, the extreme pleasure of playing that early in your career, can jumpstart you having a hell of a career. So it's extremely important. Yeah, you watch those whenever you get a chance. I just harp on them. It's like, it's so important. It's so important for your development, because those are game reps. Game reps are that's where you win.
Yeah. Tell us about Geno out on the field. Like, we don't get a chance to talk to Geno that much. I just admire the heck out of him. First of all, like, I think he doesn't realize how fast he is, because that dude can run, man. But as far as like his leadership and everything on the field, what do you see? Because you've been around a few quarterbacks.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I've known Geno for a while too. And man, he is when it comes to like the leader, he's like a warrior out there. Like when it comes to the embodiment of what a leader is in our group, man, that guy, he is got it. I love the way that he takes control of the offense, takes control of the huddle, get guys in the right spots, and And not only that, but it does it with confidence as well. Like, and you, I mean, when you have that, you see that confidence, especially in a position like that as a quarterback, man, it gives everybody around him confidence. And I think that's what makes good leaders is when, you know, have someone who's executing at a high level, but also giving everyone around him confidence.
Yeah.
So having been in the league as long as you have, here you are, you're sitting in first place, 5 games left. Are you talking to some of the young guys about, hey man, the value of what we're doing right here and what this is going to lead to?
I did that weeks ago.
Yeah,
I did that weeks ago. I'm not sure what exactly week it was, but I had just a little meeting with the young guys. I was like, look, man, you know, we're getting past halfway point of the season. Like, you should have this mentality like you're not rookies anymore. Like, there could be a point in this season where we're going to have to count on you as a player to come perform a big role for our offense, and you should prepare like that every day. You know, like every day, every meeting, every time you go to bed, your rehab, prehab, everything that you do, it matters, and it's shown because, you know, now we got Seattle in there, and someone who's we're counting on for a big role, and he's taking it to heart.
So, do you really pay attention to your diet and eat like
Yes,
right? And because I always tell the guys in the '90s when I played, I ate a lot of macaroni and cheese, and
It's not a bad thing.
no, it was bad. It was bad. But yeah, I mean, we just
Depends on when though. Is after like a Thursday practice or like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't eat like a lot of vegetables and stuff like that because I
come
was a
on.
bachelor, you know. But like, are you doing all that? Does your wife like cook special stuff for you? Certain things that you?
Yeah, I
exclude?
try to be extremely conscious with my diet like throughout the week.
Yeah.
You know, I usually like carb load, say like after a Thursday practice, and then right after a game. Obviously, because I would jumpstart like some of the recovery process.
All right.
But like, you know, like I would say Monday through like Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, I try to moderate my diet like a big ton. And they have extreme the nutritionists here do a really good job of like helping guys do that too. And they give you like shakes and stuff, and I lean on that stuff too a lot.
Yeah, they have like whatever your deficiency is, they get you.
Oh yeah,
That's amazing.
Yeah,
man.
it's amazing. I think it's a really cool deal that they have that in the league.
We need people like that at the station.
Yeah, it would take me about a year to get my diet right, I think. But
Hey, we talked a lot of going into that Jet game about, well, how much does this mean to Geno and Leonard Williams? They played for the Jets. You played for the Jets.
I did. Yes, I did.
How did it feel different, or was there some, hey man, I want to put it on these guys, or what?
I mean,
different motivation.
I mean, you know, everyone has their motivation. I'm sure Geno and Leo does as well. And, you know, for me, it's more for my teammates. You know, I love my teammates. And, I mean, I'll do anything for them. And, like, when obviously, you know, Geno, Leo had their time there. I had my time there. But it's more about us as a team. And, you know, they were just in the way at the time.
yeah, you know, you played for the Niners too.
I did.
You have no idea how much we hated you when you played for the Niners, Laken.
Hey, that's a pass, Laken. You can't be mad at that.
that's
I'm
right.
sitting here right now. I got this on right now.
I don't
Come
think
on,
we
man.
singled you out. But
No, we didn't. We didn't. No, but I mean, it was fun actually, and I'm joking obviously about hate, but like it was sports hate kind of.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Do you get a sense for who the rivalry is for the Seahawks this year? I mean, it's early, but like the Niners are still pretty good. I mean, the Rams pretty good. They've kind of had their way with us, but you got a sense for?
I mean, obviously, you know, the Niners we had a couple weeks ago was a really big game.
That was a huge
It
win.
was a huge win.
Yeah.
But you know, I would say like, man, all of them really. You know, anybody in our division, we want like those division games. Like we want to, because we play them twice.
Yep.
You know, we want to make sure that we play in our best ball of all those division games.
man, we appreciate you coming by. It's fun talking to you.
No, thank you so much, man.
Really
it's not a
appreciate it.
problem. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all.
Wish you the best against the Cardinals this weekend, man, and
Yes,
hopefully
sir.
we're talking about another win.
Yes, sir.
All
Let's
right.
get it.
There you go. There's Laken Tomlinson,
buddy.
everybody, of your Seattle Seahawks, spending a few minutes with us as they get set to head out to Arizona.